Okay, I am back, and it is The Miz versus R-Truth for the United States Championship. Now, Miz is the champion after a fatal four-way match on Raw. Now, Miz finally came out. He didn't come out. He didn't want his music to be played when he came down the ramp. He wanted R-Truth, because why? Because he knew Truth would be coming out to do his usual rap. He wanted to do his own rap. And it was funny. I mean, every time the "What's up" was coming, it was "The Miz, The Miz." It was so bad. It was so good. So of course, The Miz, R-Truth comes out to his usual, and the match started. Sorry. During breaks, I do some food, have some drink. Yeah. Um, this match, I would have loved it. It was like their first match on Raw when R-Truth became the United States champion. I mean, they continued to back and forth. It wasn't even back and forth. It was mostly The Miz. R-Truth wasn't allowed to do his usual thing. I mean, when he did manage to get going, it was towards the end of the match. And the way the match ended a bit, I mean, it was roll up by Truth, roll up by Truth, roll. Truth tried another roll up, but Miz countered, and because he's been working on the midsection of the R-Truth, because he's managed to stop it and just move down, slide down, and practically sit on Truth, all the pressure's on the midsection. Truth is in pain. He can't really get that much power to get out of there, to get out of the pin predicament, and Miz retains. I would go more into this match. I mean, there was when Truth does his stuff, I mean, the suplex stunner, that is a fantastic thing he does. If you've not seen it, you should try and find it. I mean, he goes for a suplex, but then he turns him in midair and then does a stunner. It's fantastic to see. Truth's style of wrestling is unorthodox, it's crazy, it's brilliant. We seen something crazy on TV. I should really focus on this. Yeah. So, when it finally got moving to a good match, it was just like too late. It'd gone on for too long. Miz doing his usual beatdown, so it was just too bad in the end. 2 stars only. 2 stars for this. It was one of the worst matches. I don't think I've done long enough in this one, so I'm going to put in another one. The impromptu 6-person tag match. The Hart Dynasty, including Natalya, versus the Usos and Tamina. Now, the Usos have been attacking the Hart Dynasty, and so has Tamina, claiming they're sick and tired of the Hart family being the main family in the WWE. They're saying that the Samoans never got the push, never got the respect in the WWE, just not like the Harts. So now the Harts dedicating this to Brett because this was on Father's Day and Brett not being there. So it was obvious the Harts were going to win, and they did. Not without some brilliant wrestling. I mean, Usos, let me tell you this, Usos are not just another tag team just flown in to increase the department. No, they are a good team. I mean, Tyson Kidd trying to jump on, doing what he usually does, high flying, tries a mid-level wrist move on top on from the apron, and I can't remember which Uso it was, but he just counters it by catching him on the back here, and then does a Samoan drop. And this was outside as well, so it hits the wall. It was fantastic. I mean, they worked well together. It was brilliant. I mean, running butt. I'm not sure what it is when they run and then slam the butt in the face, Rikishi style. That was brilliant. But I think what really made this match brilliant, because it was 6-person, it means the Divas were involved. My goodness. I thought the Fatal 4-Way for the Divas match was brilliant. This was fantastic. They knew how to fight. They weren't just going glamour. They weren't worried about glamour. They were going at it. And then Natalia with her clothesline. I mean, this is no ordinary clothesline. She goes for it. She runs, does a turn, and because of the turn, she's got more momentum. So when she's coming, it's like BAM! So add that run plus that turn, you got double the impact. It's just fantastic. WWE need to use these divas in the Divas Championship or the Women's Championship. They need to use them. They need to use them. I swear. They need to use them. Overall, I'd reckon it was a good match. Not the best. I'd give it. I'd give it 2.5. It was good. I love the divas, but it's just like impromptu, no push. It's just like in the end, there's nothing coming out of it. Sure, it's a bit of a rivalry match, but it's just in the end, it was nothing major. It's just like I'd rather just see the proper tag match for the titles, maybe, or just the divas fight it out. The guys were good. Usual we expect from them. 2.5. Okay, so I'll be back for the final match, the WWE Championship match, Fatal 4-Way.